Yeah. Everything.
The idea being innovative and truly original recording.
Look through a telescope and go, wow.
Because there's always something new under the sun on CBS Sunday morning.
People from every corner of America facing challenges.
Everyone is just looking for some type of connection.
Just raise your hand and say, hey, I'd like to help.
Coming together to find solutions.
We are going to do something about it.
Their stories are our stories.
Welcome to Eye on America.
Stream now on the free CBS News app.
We have an inspiring story that started with a strange act of kindness. We found it. We share stories that lift you up and brighten your day.
The Uplift. Stream on the free CBS News app. Just imagine somebody just without noise.
You say to me, I'll see you later on, and I'll never see you again.
You have a white deputy put two people in his car, and he disappeared, and he's walking around like nothing happened. You need to get to a truth.
For anybody watching this, to find that missing piece to the puzzle.
Never seen again. Watch episode 1 before the Paramount Plus premiere, exclusively on
Hi everyone, I'm Meg Oliver. Thanks for joining us here on CBS News. Here's a look at the top stories we're following right now. More Ukrainian civilians have escaped a steel plant in Mariupol, but officials fear the good news could be short-lived in the run-up to an important Russian holiday. Hundreds of thousands of children lost their
I'm good, man. How are you doing?
caregiver to the pandemic. While some lawmakers are
Yeah, can I have,
cases tick up again.
what is it now? The sweet onion teriyaki Italian herbs and cheese foot-long pro? Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's open?
Provolone, please.
So the first one is Turkey, the second is Turkey, the third one is
President Zelensky during a meeting at G7
the fourth one.
Sunday.
The fourth one is Turkey now. Let's do
First
that.
Lady Jill Biden is in
Okay,
Eastern Europe showing her support for Ukraine. She's meeting with NATO leaders and Ukrainian refugees in Slovakia and Romania this weekend. Meanwhile, civilian evacuation efforts resumed at a steel plant near Mariupol. It's the last stronghold in the city. Ukrainian officials fear Russia will launch a larger offensive to capture Mariupol.
What's in the, where the,
Victory Day holiday. CBS News foreign correspondent Deborah Pata joins us with more from Kyiv, Ukraine. Deborah, it's always great to see you. What is the latest?
Do you guys have the sweet peppers or no? No sweet peppers?
bell peppers and banana peppers.
Alright. Can you also add bacon to that as well? You give people an inch, they take a mile. You give people an inch, they take a mile. Yeah. Lettuce, tomato, please.
Essentially what we're seeing is the aftermath of these atrocities. When the towns were liberated,
May I also have the sweet onion sauce?
what prosecutors are saying could be evidence in war crimes, and that they now have
And ranch.
1,000 cases that they are investigating, and slowly, street by street, they are going
That's good.
through these suburbs and building up a case against Putin and against the Russian forces that they say have perpetuated these atrocities. We're talking about stories, horrific stories of rape, stories of civilian executions, of torture, of extensive damage done to residential areas, which investigators go street from street. Every single day they say they're about 80% done now.
To go, please. May I also have 3 oatmeal raisin cookies? That's fine.
Just then hastily buried him in a rudimentary coffin to give him some kind of dignity and death. But it was only today that his wife was able to identify him. He was actually killed right at the beginning of the war, so over 2 months ago. She went to the graveside and they managed to retrieve his coffin. It will now be taken for forensic examination. So this is the kind of grim, gruesome work that prosecutors are doing.
All right, you too. Take care. I'm good, man. Just taking a look for now. Any questions? I'll definitely
let me know.
Will do. I'm well. How are you? Yeah, I got the refund that day. I was just pissed that I had to invest the time.
That's good though that they gave it to you.
Yeah.
That's good.
I know that you guys have like store policies, what have you. It just becomes increasing.
No, you were completely in the right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were completely in the right.
I'm sorry. I feel bad for you guys having that
I
added.
told you that day. There was no personalization to it.
All right, cool. I appreciate it. Thank you.
So, yeah. Yeah, of course.
And you know, like it's crazy because they did an investigation because they'd promised me additional credits as well.
I remember they were trying to like. So what happened? Did they give it? Or?
They didn't give me additional credits, but they're starting to do a review. I'm going to call back and follow up.
Okay.
I just hate having to do that.
Gadgets. What is this right now that you guys
It's a 4K 60p camera. I use it sometimes when I'm doing like biking, what have you.
Yeah. Wow, that's cool. I first thought it was like a Bluetooth. Then I'm like, wait, it's a camera. Gadget guy.
Yeah, gadget guy. Last time I was in here, I think I had like my LED bag. Yeah.
Yep.
I've heard about it.
I'm just waiting for him to bring up the phone.
What I'd like to know about it would be if you guys have a rewards program for third-party like sellers. Because I feel like there's not enough buzz about it, and I've heard things about it, but I feel like it'd probably be better traffic if people.
No, there's a lot more marketing for it.
Okay.
Yeah, they just invested millions into it. So yeah, you'll see more of it.
Okay.
It's actually a really good product. That we sell a lot of it.
Okay.
It's cheaper, way cheaper than like Optimum or Verizon.
right now I use Verizon, but like what Verizon's giving me, even though it is a little pricey, you're not gonna get like 2 gig internet down on like T-Mobile. You know, I mean, again, that's nothing against T-Mobile. Obviously, I'm a customer. I appreciate them, but like I got files. You know, yeah.
Well, you can check it out because that's not necessarily the case for it. So,
What speeds do they offer up and down? Sure, I'll take a look. Why not?
Okay, go over the so you can give him all the info. What's your name?
Lameke.
Lameke. Something that I can. Lameke. Okay. Yes, it is Husna, so she'll go through it for that.
Hi, Husna. How are you? Yeah, might as well.
What exactly would you want to
No worries. One of the things I was asking her, what were the up and down speeds? I mean, like the throughput, the download speeds and the upload speeds. And is there any throttling? So, are there caps for the data that you can pull down, or is it unlimited, truly unlimited?
So the typical download speed would be 33 to 182
megabits per second.
Yes, and then the typical upload speed are 6 to 23.
Gotcha.
And the speeds can vary depending on location. So the home internet is not available everywhere. It depends. We have to run your address to see if it's available in the area.
Okay.
But it does run on 5G. So if it's available in the area, it'll work there on 5G speeds.
Okay. Which are these basically? Okay. So how much would a customer look to spend per month for unlimited data?
$50.
$50 a month?
Yeah.
And is it unlimited or are there caps?
It's unlimited.
Okay. The reason why I'm asking, because you know, with like your traditional phone plan, or say like your hotspot, you initially, I'm talking about early on, you could use it truly unlimited, but then they started throttling. So once you hit 50 gigs, it starts bringing you down.
Magenta plan, right? But now we offer a Magenta Max plan, which
Okay.
doesn't do that.
Okay.
So we have like different phone plans that, so with the Magenta, they'll slow you down after the
Yeah.
device, but with the Magenta Max, it's truly unlimited 5G, they don't.
But with this, they don't do that. Okay. Is there a bundle if you do internet and TV at the same time?
So we don't offer TV at the moment.
You guys don't offer TV anymore?
We used to,
Okay.
But, now we offer a different kind of service like YouTube TV and
Okay.
stuff like that. So
Which is smarter, because YouTube TV pretty much does everything that you could possibly think that any other company could do just as well. It's already got, like, I use YouTube TV along with Verizon. It just makes sense.
so we offer like YouTube TV and stuff like that with the home internet, but we don't have cable.
Okay, alright. No worries. Husna, I really appreciate your feedback, and hope that you have a great continued rest of the day.
The best recommendation we have, if you do have your login on your app, you can go there and you can manage the automatic payment there.
Oh.
You'll be all set.
Yeah, might seem a little weird to start recording when you're in shops. These guys are just doing their jobs. I've just noticed that over time, I've had circumstances where I'd been in conflict with, if not workers, but workers supporting policies that are either existing, outdated, or convenient to try to kind of suffocate the consumer. I've been in interactions where store clerks or frontline employees will say I didn't say something when they actually did. We're in a society where we're constantly being recorded. When you go into T-Mobile, when you go into Subway, you go into your store, for the store's protection, they are constantly recording. And we've come at a point where you just kind of assume wherever you go, whether it's walking in the street, going into a store, crossing the street, that you're going to have some level of camera that's going to be recording you. You know, whatever your thoughts are on that, and whatever my deeper thoughts are on that, are really kind of superfluous at this time, because it's not going to change. So, whatever people's thoughts are, morally, legally, about videotaping while you're just doing your casual shopping, hey, if they're doing it for their protection, why can't the individual do the same thing? I don't mean it, you know, in a menacing way. I'm not going out of my way to antagonize anyone, but how many times have you gone into T-Mobile and one agent's told you one thing and then you come behind them and someone else says another? Wouldn't you wanted to have that on tape? Interesting, right? Just my thoughts. Signing out.